Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today on Tundra Tactical, we're going to be talking about some trends in the industry and the community that we, big surprise here, just hate.
Okay.
So stay tuned, thanks for watching, and let's start the show. Before we dive into the video, guys, I want to make a very special announcement. We are officially announcing the Tundra Tactical Fan Meetup for 2020. Last year was a huge hit. This year is going to be even better. You'll find the sign-up form in the link in the description below. Let's get back to the show. Tyler's pet peeve here is not so much a sin committed by the industry, but more by the community. It's cool that people like to customize their guns and add small bits of flair. I mean, honestly, that's one of the great things about owning something. You're able to make it represent yourself. However, slapping on a sticker and telling everybody at the range that you voted is one of the most irritating things he has ever witnessed. Oh, good for you, dude. You did your most basic civic duty. You know, the thing that's kind of just expected for you to do when living in a representative democracy? Or is it that you're trying to tell everybody that you're a gun owner and you vote, so politicians better keep that in mind? I hate to break it to you, homie, but no politician is ever gonna see your gun, and if they do, the Secret Service is gonna give you the opportunity to learn what your gooch looks like firsthand, as they ruin your weekend. How about just trying to be normal and put the I voted sticker on your shirt for the rest of the Tuesday, and make sure it's removed by Wednesday, because the general public is stupid and has a short attention span, and most of them will forget about the vote the previous day and become confused. And we all know that when stupid creatures get confused, they can often react unpredictably, causing injury to themselves and others as they flail their limbs wildly. Do you want to see Jake get his jimmies in a twist? No. The answer is no. Nobody wants to see that. Not even Jake's fiance. Trust us. That's why you never want to bring your ridiculously stylized lower receiver near him. It's cool to throw Bitchin' Company logo on the magwell, or even do some high-end Cerakote work. But when your magwell is the shape of a skull, or a motorcycle, or a pit bull, or a Life cereal box, he really wonders who the hell you're trying to impress. One of the great things about having a free market economy is you can waste your money on whatever tacky, unnecessary bullcrap that you want. But you must realize that you are in no way, shape, or form owed the freedom from ridicule when Jake informs you that you are a no-life tryhard and that you have impressed literally 0 people with your milled lower receiver, shaped like a standard poodle.
No, God! No, God, please, no!
If you dare own one of these abominations, you have stripped yourself of the right to ever critique anybody else's rifle for having too many accessories, not enough accessories, bad accessories, an outdated handguard system, or anything else forever. You've demonstrated that you have the taste of somebody with shag carpet on their lime green Cutlass Supreme with 24-inch gold rims that wears a platinum grill to accentuate their face and neck tattoos. Have you ever held one of your guns and forgot what company manufactured it? Or maybe you just didn't know where to put your hands on it while holding the gun? No? No, weird. Neither is Eric. And that's what drives him absolutely banana sandwiches when it comes to company logos in huge print embossed on the gun. Even worse is the famous grip zone on the goddamn XD.
Watch your profanity.
He actually refuses to own an XD, not because he has any particular problem with the gun, even though I do, but because of the patronizing text plastered across the grip. He didn't earn 3 college degrees for Springfield to tell him that he's such an idiot that he can't be trusted to put his hands on the pistol grip without screwing it up. Hey Remington, some people thought you made a pretty nice gun with that RP9, but Eric's never gonna know because the humongous R you stuck on the side of the grip is so god awful, he refuses to shoot it. A tasteful logo is one thing, but my gun is not gonna be running laps around the Daytona 500 and doesn't need to be plastered with your logos like Jeff Gordon's Taurus. You know what's cool about good guns? You can just tell what they are without ever seeing a logo. Glock looks like a Glock. CZ has a pretty trademark look too. The M&P is immediately recognizable, as are HKs due to their unique and effective grips. This is how you create brand recognition, not with neon lights flashing around and telling everybody on the range who built the pistol you're shooting today. Turns out Bryce is annoyed by a trend that got super hot this year. Getting a finish on your gun to make it look like you've actually used it can be a great way to fool your friends and colleagues into believing you know what you're doing. But in reality, it's a fool's errand because when you actually have to put finger to trigger, you're gonna look like an idiot. The battle-worn finish gives ordinary accountants and gas station attendants alike the opportunity to look like they just stepped off a C-130 returning from Afghanistan without actually doing any real work. This gimmick has a couple of different drawbacks. First, it's essentially pay to win, where you just throw your money at your lack of range time and people assume you've been a regular at James Yeager's compound, where you learn that the only pistol worth owning is the Glock 19 and the Raz 47 is a gift from the Almighty, until you prove to yourself that you can't actually put together a 3 MOA group at 15 meters to properly zero your optic. Must be a bad lot of ammo, right? The second problem is, like all trends in the industry, this will be considered totally lame and the mark of a noob within the next couple of years. Then all that money you spent on the custom Cerakote job that you should have spent on ammo and training will be for nothing, and you'll be required to pay more money to get it refinished in whatever way is a new cool trend this year. I'm thinking pastels are going to be big in 2020. So that about wraps up our video on trends that we hate, guys. If you dislike this video, then you're probably pissed that we've not made fun of anything that you like yet. Go away. Your grandstanding and attention whoring will get you nothing here. But if you like the video, make sure to smash that thumbs up button and share it around with your friends. Consider subscribing to the channel and checking out our Patreon page to stay up to date on current and future content. And if you feel like repping some Tundra swag, head on down into the link in the description below to our brand new store on Teespring. Thanks for watching, Tundra Nation, and you can now find us on Instagram at Tundra Tactical MN.